Are you ready to set your 2025 goals with ChatGPT? In this video, I'm going to walk you through the usual goal setting that we do on this channel. We've done this every single year. And basically, this year, we are going to switch it up a little bit by using ChatGPT to help you break it down. So if you guys have never used ChatGPT before, where have you been? I have been talking about ChatGPT for the last 2 years on this channel already. I have worked with a lot of amazing people as an AI consultant as well on adding ChatGPT to their day-to-day lives. So I'm excited for you to get started by setting your goals for 2025. Now, this is going to be a template basically I'm going to walk you guys through. So this is a template that every single person in my business, both for 2XU and the other companies that I'm also managing, I have them go through this process. Now, I do try to change it up every single year, so it doesn't have to be too repetitive every single time. But I have found, and other people have found, every time that they've done this process, it becomes a little bit easier for them to break down their goals for the next year. Plus, since this is usually shared with every single person in the company, they get to find people that they can be accountability partners with, that they can kind of work with on setting their goals. So here, we start with one of the first things that's on here, which is going ahead and first celebrating your wins. Now, I always recommend starting with celebrating your wins just because it kind of gives you this momentum. It gives you this reminder of everything that you have done so far. So then you're not technically starting from scratch, you're really starting from a win, and then you're kind of snowballing from those wins that you had. So this is the 12 years of life. I got this from Mind Valley. However, I've modified it a lot in the last couple of years just because, you know, what makes sense also as a Filipino, to be honest, and also what made sense for other people. So here we have different categories of wins that you can fill out. We basically have, you know, friendships, love relationships, adventure, which could be travel as well, or new things you've done, things that you've done for your environment, not environment, but like for your own kind of workspace, finance, skills, spiritual life, career, creative life, family life, and community life. So write down as many as you want in this category. So I'm going to pretend I am a woman named Maria, and I'll write down a few wins as an example. So friendships could be, you know, made 12 new friends. It could be that on the friend side, it could be like one friend got married. You know, it could be literally anything. And then love relationships, whatever it is here, it could be single but happy. And then adventure could be traveled to the US. Environment could be, you know, moved homes. Finance could be hits, you know, saving school or made more money. Skills could be learned how to use ChatGPT with Leanne's videos. Maybe that could be your wins for next year. And then spiritual life could be, doesn't have to be basically actual religion. It could be just like found a little bit of peace. It could be literally anything related to something more spiritual and sacred to you. Career could be, you know, got promoted. Creative life could be wrote a book. Family life could be, you know, sister graduated. And community life could be joined few more groups, maybe a hiking group or a creative group, whatever that is. But the goal for this is you can add as many as you want, and of course you guys will have access to this template in the description below, but just add as many as you want. It doesn't have to be that all of them will have it filled out. It could be like, hey, one of your friendships could have 10 wins and your skills could have 2. It's okay. The point is to kind of, again, find your own momentum of like, hey, this is what I've done in the last year. I know I can do better next year. So that's kind of the point of this. And then a little bit homework, if you guys want to, is you can put in a little bit of glimmers, basically things that made you happy throughout the week. Again, to kind of build up on the like, hey, I know I can do this. I can build this up. Next is you want to update your BHAG, or your big, hairy, audacious goal. Now, every single year, I have people kind of create or do their BHAG basically. And at this point, basically, since I've done this a ton of times, I do recommend that you also update it. Like, for example, for me, it used to be my big, hairy, audacious goal was just to get to New York. And it has shifted to starting essentially a service-based company in New York. It has shifted to starting a digital product company in New York. So it has shifted a lot, but it's still my big, hairy, audacious goal. It's still where I want to be. So for you, you want to make sure that you update your BHAG every single year because you could have changed as well. You don't have to kind of stick yourself into this box just because you've set this goal, 5 years ago. You can shift it, you can change it. So it really depends on what it is. So I'm gonna create a fake BHAG for Maria. So my BHAG. Now for your BHAG, it's kind of, you can want to describe it to where would you want to be either 10 years, 5 years, or 3 years from now is usually kind of a sweet spot for most people. I like thinking in every 5 years. That's kind of just how I like to think. So imagine if you had all the resources, if you can wave a magic wand and have your ideal life instantly, what would it look like? Be as detailed as possible. So for example, for Maria, let's say her big heritage goal is to become an international journalist. And this is obviously was my big heritage goal when I was 15 actually. Okay, so you definitely should be more detailed than that, but for this video I basically put in, my big heritage goal is to become an international journalist for multiple news stations, being on video, tasked to travel over the world. I married to someone who can work anywhere or has a remote business so they can travel with me basically. And every other month I'm assigned to a new place, able to grow a community wherever we are and give people the news information that they need to be more aware of what's happening in the world. So you can be more detailed. You can check essentially the 12 areas and you can base it off of that. But again, you can also just keep it simple. Whatever makes sense for you. If you close your eyes, wave a magic wand, this is now your life. What does it look like? Next is basically, how do you want your 2025 to end? So now you're creating the big, hairy, audacious goal for December 31, 2025. So imagine it's already been a year. Now, what are the things that happen? Who are you by that end of the year? So for example, let's say for Maria, we picked out that I already have a job with, say, the New York Times. I'm really going with the BHAG my 15-year-old self had. I have started getting awards for what I do. I am a regular front page news item for whatever I write about, and I've started having a few video segments to show off what I can do on camera. I've already met the love of my life and planning to get married next year. So let's say that's just it. Again, we keep it short for this video, but again, as detailed as possible if you can. Go through the 12 areas of life to kind of keep yourself updated there, and then you want to break it down to, okay, so if that is your big, hairy, audacious goal for the year, how do you want to break it down to your basically your per area of your life, what it looks like? So map it out what it looks like on each area. Friendships could be just got introduced to someone in the news network for TV. It could be love relationships is just met the love of my life. And then adventure could be traveled to 5 cities, all new cities. It could be the environment is have a cozy home. Finance could be saving up for international travel. Skills could be better writer. Spiritual life, again, it doesn't have to be full. Let's say it's just that. And then you're gonna then go to ChatGPT. So here I have the prompt that you would use. I'm going to give you a list of my big heritage goals for the next year, and I want you to write a 5-minute story of the day in my life of my dreams and break it down to the 12-week year structure combined with the SMART goal setting. So I kind of combine the SMART goal, specific, measurable, and then I also combined it with the 12-week year, because we read that last year within 2XU, where you basically want to break down your goals instead of thinking like, hey, I have a whole year to achieve this goal, of like, hey, what would it look like if I actually move toward this within 12 weeks? So I'm going to copy this prompt. I'm going to go into ChatGPT, and then, what can I help with? I will put this. You want to copy and paste this, and copy this as well, and won't look as pretty. So you're gonna paste in basically your big hair audacious goal, and yeah, you basically paste that in. I'm gonna ask ChatGPT, don't put this into memory, because I don't want ChatGPT to remember this. But that's basically it. And then ChatGPT will break it down to what you asked for. So day in life in your dreams. Wake up in your New York City apartment, sunlight streaming through the windows, the view overlooks Central Park, a reminder of your recent feature in the New York Times about the city's evolving green spaces. You're still riding high from last year's Journalism Awards Gala. So it breaks it down of like what it looks like, and then breaking it down to your 12-week structure for SMART goals. So, for example, winning a major journalism award, on specific for that is Journalist of the Year. Submit entries to 5 major award committees. It breaks it down for you on what makes sense based on what you said you wanted to have, and it makes it really hopefully easy for you to be able to divide this out. So for me, what I like to do honestly is I like planning out 4 main goals that I want for the year, and then I break it down quarterly. So for example, let's say getting into winning a major journalism award. For this one, it might be that the journalism award is actually at the end of the year. So it could be like, hey, this is now my Q4 goals, and this will be broken down to those 12 weeks. Next is then get regularly featured articles on the front page. This could be my Q1. Like, this is my focus. This is the only thing I'm focused on and working on. That way it kind of builds up into then the quarterly Q4. Expand video journalism skills. This could be like, hey, as I'm building this up for Q1, Q2 is focused on this. And then planning your dream wedding, it could be like, hey, I might get married on Q3. So you can move these around. But the point of this is you've broken down your year already into quarters, that you then broken down into your 12-week year of how you can break down this really big goal into something that's more actionable and something you can do. And then you can ask ChatGPT more questions about it. Like, hey, is there anything else that I missed? Is there anything else that I should make sure is part of my life that I could sprinkle into it or can add into it, so then I can make it actually make sense? So let's do this. This won't be on your prompt list. Basically, you can experiment how much this makes sense. Q1, I want to focus on, let's say, goal 2. Q2 is for goal 3. Q3 is for goal 4. Q4 is for goal 1. What else did I miss that I need to do to get to these goals? So then I've basically just told ChatGPT like, hey, I agree with you. This is great. This is already good. And of course, you can make adjustments. You can ask ChatGPT like, hey, this is not realistic for me. Like, hey, this is where I'm at currently. So then it breaks it down for you further of like, hey, what else can you add to this so that it becomes a habit for you? And then what you can do is you can also just paste what ChatGPT said your 2025 looks like. So then you have something to look back on. But, and this is the biggest thing, I purposely did not have it here because I wanted to be a part of your actual, whichever tool that you're using for it, is I want you to go ahead and actually put it in your calendar of how each week looks like and how you're supposed to implement each week. That way, it's actually you making it into a reality rather than this being kind of this cloudy goal of how you want this next year for you to look like. So you can actually start breaking down to habits. You can start breaking down into an actual part of your systems. Of course, you can ask ChatGPT, break this down to habits and personal systems for me to achieve it. End of 2025. So it already kind of put it into perspective of what makes sense. So goal 2, since that's your Q1 goal, your daily news review, weekly networking, bi-weekly writing review, the systems that you can add into it, just like your editorial calendar, feedback system, content database. So you're now starting to not just have this be as this like, oh, this is my goal, this is where I want to be. We're actually breaking it down into an actual reality. So that's the cool thing with ChatGPT. It's kind of your little life coach that you can ask a bunch of questions and you can keep asking ChatGPT more and more of these questions. But the point of this, the goal of this, is to essentially just have it where you can have ChatGPT as a little buddy of yours of like, hey, I want this goal. How can I actually get there? Like, this is where I am in my life. this is where I want to be. How can I get there? Now, if you guys want access to the free template so you can do it on your own, you guys can go into the description below and you guys will basically get this Notion template. I can also have this basically available for you guys as a Google Docs. I'll make it super easy for you. Or if you want a little bit of magic, I am planning to turn this into a custom GPT where ChatGPT will basically ask you, hey, what were your wins for the last year? Okay, good. Then what are your big, hairy, audacious goals for the next 5 years of your life? And then breaking it down further of like, what's your goal for 2025? So ChatGPT will kind of ask you questions instead of you going through the rest of the prompts that we have here. ChatGPT will be the one to prompt you. If you guys want that, that will be for sale though, because that's going to take a little bit of work on my end to be able to create and make sure that it's usable for you guys. So if you guys want to purchase that and grab that, it will also be in the link below. I'm wishing you guys the very best 2025. Happy New Year if you're watching this right before New Year's. I always enjoy creating these videos for you and getting creative and thinking outside the box with you guys on kind of getting you to the point where you can actually get to your goals, whatever that looks like. And I wish the very best for you guys. If you guys like this video, make sure to hit the thumbs up button right there. Comment below, what are your 2025 goals? I would love to know. And if you still haven't yet, make sure to hit the subscribe button right there so you don't miss any of my videos every Sunday and Thursday on how to work from home and how to have a business from home, which you guys can check out those two playlists right here and the latest video right here. I hope you guys have an amazing day. And remember that small steps matters, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!